Dessert fans, you want to stay tuned for this. Right guys, so the bearded Belfast vapor. Yes, the name has changed. We didn't see in social media yesterday. It was announced on Nature Vapes live show. So yes, no longer the cloud chasing cyclist, and now the Belfast bearded vapor. Today we're talking about dripping desserts, rice pudding, and raspberry jam, sent in for review from Exceptional Vape. Awesome company. They've helped me out before with my Instagram. They sent me out the other dessert dripping range, and I sort of reviewed it on my Instagram before I came back to YouTube. And they've sent me out some more. So this week we're doing their new one, the rice pudding and raspberry jam. As per usual, going to be using this in the Asgard Mini review up on Friday for that. On top of my signature tips clutch, and powered by some rather nice Nature Vape aliens. Shooting a good. So what we'll do is have a wee drip, have a wee vape, and then I'll come back and give you my thoughts on it. A wee drip on. Back in a sec, folks. Right guys, so we're back from just testing out there, having a couple of toots on it. My thoughts on this: pure beauty. That's the first thing. Pure beauty. If you're a dessert fan, guys, you're just going to be wanting to get shitloads of this. Going back when I did them on the Instagram, they just had a straight up rice pudding, and it was beautiful. And to me, he's still using that sort of base note of the rice pudding that he had on it. As for the raspberry jam, it's like a homemade raspberry jam. It's not, how do you explain that? So when you buy like a jam in like Tesco's, it's really sweet and you can taste like the additives and all in it. Whereas with a homemade one, it's more of a punch, you get more of a punch of that raspberry, and it's more ripe. That's what I get with this. It is more of a homemade style raspberry jam. At the front, another quick take. You get the raspberry jam first up front. And then at the back, you're getting that creamy, sweet rice pudding. And it's not like a generic sort of blah rice pudding. It's like a really, really nice sort of, wouldn't say homemade rice pudding, but more of like the ambrosia kind of rice pudding. Really creamy, really sweet, pure beauty. Not a wee drip, folks, not a wee drip. Oh, loving this. I'm actually loving this that much. I'm about, once I finish this, build up an RTA and put it into a tank. That's how you know you've got a nice liquid when you're testing them. When you're ready straight away to put it into a tank. Nom 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 nom. 2 seconds. Sorry about that, guys. I'm at the door. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, so the rice pudding, it's not a generic run-of-the-mill rice pudding. It's a really nice sort of ambrosia. Carl from Exceptional Vapes has been really good with me. We've been friends on Facebook now a good long time. And again, I want to thank him for sending this out. You've knocked out of the park again, mate, with this one, so you have. Exceptional vapes. They've been around for donkeys, folks. I mean, I've been vaping 9 years this year, and they've more or less been around since back then, like definitely 2014 time. So, do I need to say that I would recommend this? Yes. Like I say, I'm going to put it into a tank here shortly. Really good, guys. If you're dessert fans, just go and buy it. It's all I can say. Like I say, the raspberry, it's like a proper homemade raspberry jam. Rice pudding's perfect, not generic, not shite, perfect. Card again, you've hit it in the head. Thanks again for support. And guys, I've been the Belfast Bearded Vapor. If you like, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. If not, hit the thumbs down. And guys, keep her lit.